What's going on, my Comic Chat Army? We're here with another interview, and we are about to interview.
I'm Dylan. I'm a local cosplayer.
Yep. He's a. What did you say? Full-time cosplayer?
No, I do part-time.
Well, part-time cosplayer. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this interview. So, all right. Well, that answers the first one. So have you won any awards or anything for your cosplay?
I have when I was in groups with friends, but I don't actually tend to do a lot of cosplay contests solo because I just don't do it. It's not that fun to me. I have friends that enjoy it, but that's not my thing.
All right.
Personally.
Did you make or buy your costume?
A bit of both. I have costumes like my Spider-Man and Captain America I got offline and from like Etsy people that make them, and other ones I have made. I've gone to Goodwill and Salvation Army and found every little tidbit that I need just to make it myself. So.
Right. All right. Let's see. Do you only cosplay as one character?
No, I have a big list of different cosplays that I do, and some of them are known characters of like the MCU or Star Wars. Other ones I just made up just for fun.
Okay. Have you ever tried to make your own character?
Yes, I made a Starfleet / Star Wars officer. I know I'm going to annoy some of you Star Trek, Star Wars fans. I love them both. They're both awesome. I do Lieutenant Commander Sullivan of the USS Indigo. I was a reservist of the Rebellion, and now I just look into space. I discover like space discoveries.
Why? Can you tell us like what does the costume look like a little bit?
It is basically a Starfleet officer shirt with the rank on the sleeves, and I made my own Attack on Titan jacket. I took the patches off and just like added Star Wars and Star Trek insignias and stuff. And yeah.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. What advice would you give someone that's trying to get into cosplay full time, or any advice to new cosplayers?
To go for it, because it is a lot of fun. Even if you think that you're not good enough for it, let's give it a go. There's no right or wrong cosplay you can do. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate. You can make your own little twists to it. Just make it your character.
All right.
And no body shaming, people, because that's not cool.
When you're portraying the characters, do you feel like you become part of that character, or do you get into the mindset of the characters that you're portraying?
Yes. Like, example, like, I'm just going to use Spider-Man because Spidey's here.
Oh, yeah. Spidey's going to be swinging through later, so y'all check out that interview right up here in this eye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When I'm cosplaying, say, like Spider-Man, I'll get into how he acts in the movies or the comics and TV shows and just, like, have fun with it. And 90% of the time, people just go with it and don't question, oh, it's not 100% accurate, and the kids love it. So.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Are people mean, like, when you cosplay?
They can be. There are body shammers that'll make fun of someone that is, if the character they want to be is skinny and they're heavy set. They unfortunately will make fun of them, or they'll. I can't swear enough. They will be mean. They'll write comments, be hurtful. It's not cool, guys. Just don't do it.
Right. That's not cool at all. You're hearing this from Comicchatauthority and Dylan. That's not right at all. No. Y'all should not be doing that.
Cosplay community, we all want to love everybody. Just let your nerd juices flow. Have fun with it.
Could you explain to us what exactly cosplaying is? And for like people that don't know, that's never heard of it?
It's when you pick a character that you really like and you just either dress up as them or try to represent your character to the best that you can and basically just have fun with it. They have invented, and it's got more popular now, like Comic-Cons. They had New York Comic-Con and San Diego. Now it's like all across the United States. Canada has Comic-Cons. I think even like London, like Europe, they've got their own. I've yet to go to one, but I would love to go one of these days.
I did not know Canada had Comic-Cons.
Yeah, they have the Quebec and Seattle Comic-Cons. They have them up there.
Sweet. We got to go check that out.
A lot of them are like.
Right. I know you said you did birthday parties. Is it a very lucrative business? to do birthday parties?
I don't know. Like I got hired by a couple of friends, like friends of friends that knew I did Spider-Man. It's a popular thing for little kids. Like, oh yeah, we want to do this. And then as a haha, I work with ESE and special needs students on the school buses for Lee County, and
Oh, nice.
they absolutely love it. They go crazy. They look. They go. Oh. So the look on their eyes when they're happy, it makes it all more worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. So it's just mainly for the kids. You're not in it for like.
Yeah. No.
Money.
It's no. It makes you able to be a kid a little bit longer.
All right. What would you say the most rewarding part of being Spider-Man is?
Oh, the look on the kids' faces, and like, and you see people that love Spider-Man. Even like myself, I'm 27. When you see people like on the streets, which I do quite frequently, you get funny looks, which I laugh at, and then you get people that like love the character and will stop you everywhere for pictures and stuff like that. So it's just cool.
All right. Is cosplaying a hobby for you, or is cosplaying a lifestyle?
It's more. My friends would say it's more of a hobby, but with Spider-Man, I can wear it anywhere. If you see me in Walmart and I'm in a Spidey suit, don't be surprised. It's like it's just that fun. You can get away with it as long as you're remaining in the law. Don't do something stupid.
Right. So, a little disclaimer there.
Please don't.
Right.
If you're gonna rob a bank, don't do it with Spider-Man, because that just ruins it for Spider-Man fans. It puts them in a bad light. He already killed Mysterio. Oh, yeah, it's a spoiler.
Right.
Far From Home spoiler. They think he killed Mysterio, so we don't want no more bad publicity for Spidey.
Oh no. What is the etiquette of cosplaying when you run into two people that's dressed the same?
Most of us, you get stopped and you ask. You can either trade information on, hey, how did you make that? If you like something, or you get pictures with the person, which another disclaimer: cosplay isn't consent. So if you're gonna get pictures of people at Comic-Cons and stuff, please ask before. Don't just assume, because people don't know you. They're strangers.
Right.
And I don't know. Oh, God.
Yeah, we'll get there. Right.
So yeah, you stop them. You get pictures. You can ask them, hey, how'd you make that? Or like you could do basically anything you want. You talk to them. Just be friendly.
Just don't touch them without asking.
Yeah, don't like touch somewhere. Or if you want to get pictures, just please ask before you do so. Just for the privacy and decency of like other cosplayers.
Right. I know female cosplayers get really creepy and touchy, like we was just talking about. Has that ever occurred with you as being a male cosplayer?
I have had it happen with Spider-Man, and I've had a couple of cosplayers grope my tushy, and sometimes it's meant to be funny, but like I said, if people do that to you, and if you're not comfortable with it, cosplay isn't consent, so don't just like go up to somebody, go grab their butt, because that could get you hit and will definitely get you kicked out of the convention you're attending, because they don't really want to do that. They have like a zero policy with that now, which they have signs all over, especially when you walk in. If you want to do something, have the courtesy just to ask before you do so. But yeah, It does happen. Guys and girls do it, and you want to try to like not do that. If you want to get a picture with somebody or ask them about something, just talk to them. Human being.
Mm-hmm. And could you? And this is the final question. Could you explain to us the full cosplay journey, and what exactly do y'all do at Comic-Cons? This is kind of a long question. And what is the gain of dressing up as a character?
My journey started in like 2014, 2015. My buddy Brian, who does cosplay, he does Scarlet Spider. Who
nice.
I should have wrote down his Facebook and stuff information.
Yeah, shout out to Brian.
Shout out to Brian Wolf. He's my buddy. We will put his links down, everybody, in the description below.
And the birthday party.
Yeah, and birthday party stuff. If you want to host Spider-Man or any character have it for your next birthday party.
Well, we'll put a bunch of links down in the description.
Yes. So yeah, I got started in 2014. I was in between jobs. I was working at Sweet Bay, and I was just starting with the bus job, and I had weekends off. It was like summer vacation, so I wasn't working. He's like, and my buddy Brian was like, "Oh, hey, you want to come to this Comic-Con, MetroCon with us?" I have never heard, no idea what Comic-Con was, besides I've seen it in vague films.
Right.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. You dress up. It's like Halloween in July." I'm like, okay, that'd be interesting. I showed up. I did my own Just I was a fan of like NCIS back then, and that was like easy, normal clothes with an NCIS hat. And I saw a couple of NCIS cosplayers. I saw an Abby and an Agent Gibbs, which was interesting. But I was not expecting the intricacy in the costumes. Like I thought it was just when you go to the Halloween store and get a costume. Some of the cosplays that people make are from like the floor down. They make everything from the armor to they sew the patterns on and everything. So it's like really intricate. And they do the costume contests, and it's like incredible to see what people come up with. And being cosplay and Comic-Cons have been so popular nowadays, you can go on websites like Etsy and like Instagram. You can hire people to make props for you, and it just makes your costume look all the cooler. And then when you're in cosplay contests and stuff like that, you give them like a shout out, and it's just all cool. We all love each other. It's a big little family.
Right. And how many different variations of Spider-Man do you have? Or do you cosplay, I should say?
I think at this point, I have about 12 different Spider-Man cosplays that I can mix and match.
Oh, wow.
Just because it's fun. Well, it's like Deadpool. You could do any cosplay with Spider-Man, and it just fits, and it's extra fun.
Right.
Because you have Spider-Man for every occasion.
Right. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to wrap up the interview. Do you have any shout-outs? Or?
Shout out to all my cosplay friends that live in Lee County and Fort Myers. You guys are awesome. And, yeah, just the cosplay community in general.
Do you want to tell them any of your social medias? Any shameless plugs?
I am on Instagram, Indigo Wizard Cosplay as my Instagram user. And, yeah, that's the only thing I've got currently.
All right. Well, thank you for
Yes,
coming
sir.
to be interviewed.
Bye, guys.
All right, my Comic Chat Army, that's it for now. Stay nerdy, and we love you.